I'm going to deny the motion because I don't think you've carried the burden in terms of immediacy, primarily.
So the Blind Tigers liquor licenses will stay suspended for now. A judge found the bar and music venue's legal team did not provide enough evidence to justify a request for a temporary restraining order against the North Carolina Alcoholic and Beverage Control Commission. Good evening and welcome to the Fox 8 6 o'clock news. I'm Neil McNeil.
And I'm Katie Nordine. The commission suspended the music venue's license last month after the death of 19-year-old Pedro Alegria. A Blind Tiger security employee is accused of shooting him outside the Blind Tiger on July 31st. Fox 8's Daniel Pierce sat in on that hearing. He's live outside the business, which remains open. Daniel.
Now, concerts can still happen here. People can still show up to the Blind Tiger without having its liquor license, but its attorneys are continuing to argue the point that the owners are losing business. There are bands that are not playing here because of that sole fact, and that is what they tried to argue today in court. And at times, the arguments became contentious as the attorneys were laying out the facts of their case, that the longer this drags on, the less likely it is that the owners are going to be able to financially recover from this.
I don't think for a second that there's a check that the ABC could write to remedy what's already been sustained.
Irreparable damage and a one-sided statement of the facts. That is what the Blind Tiger's arguing, to have the suspension of its liquor license put on hold.
And the affidavits only tell the one side that sort of fits a conclusion first.
But failed to cite a single ABC violation under 18B104.
In those affidavits, the commission used sworn statements Greensboro police officers and alcohol law enforcement agents shared surrounding the shooting death of Pedro Alegria. A security guard who is not licensed to carry a firearm on duty allegedly shot the 19-year-old. This happened in the venue's shared parking lot during a fight between two groups, according to police. A second security guard reportedly had a gun, and a manager for the venue is believed to have tried to help hide the firearms. Blind Tiger's attorneys argued the information is irrelevant to have an ABC license.
And what, if anything, did alcohol have to do with the discharge of a firearm by an agent of the permittee who was not drinking outside the premises?
I don't know whether he was drinking or not, but the fact that there were people inside drinking to the point that they got into a verbal and then physical altercation, and they did not properly diffuse that situation such that the security guard felt he had to shoot his gun, that's what we're here for.
The Blind Tiger's attorney stated in its petition for a temporary restraining order for the suspension, the ABC Commission is exceeding its authority, which led to this tense moment in court.
My original question is that you don't believe that you need to find any violation of Chapter 18B in order to do a summary suspension.
When the permittee is cleaning blood off the floor before law enforcement get there in order to hide the evidence, yes, I believe the commission has the authority to summarily suspend the ABC permits.
Ms. Ness, were you just referring to facts in this case?
Can I object to the tag teaming here?
All right, so the tribunal is going to just stop the proceedings for a second and remind counsel that what we've got going on here is a Q&A, not an argument, not a back and forth confrontation. Take a breath. I know the emotions are high, but please, let's resume and have some decorum.
The counselor for the ABC Commission says that this is a case that they do not make often or take lightly.
Having an ABC permit, just like a driver license, is a privilege.
And about an hour and a half ago, we did get a statement from one of the attorneys for the Blind Tiger, Amiel Wasabi, saying that we appreciate the judge giving us a prompt hearing and look forward to a hearing on our motion for preliminary injunction that is likely to occur very soon. Whenever I was talking with attorneys for the ABC Commission, they say that they hope to line up a schedule so they can have that preliminary injunction hearing over some time over the next couple of weeks, which could lead to the suspension being overturned. Live in Greensboro, Daniel Pierce, Fox 8 News.
All right, Daniel.